Expo stage! Woo! Yeah, enthusiasm. Oh, yeah, we're loving it. Right, coming up next, we've got one of the staples of the Expo stage. We've done this 3 times in a row, and there's a reason for that, because it's one of the best segments that we do. So, I'm going to keep this introduction really quick, because we're going to talk Twitch, and that's why you're all here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to give a lovely warm welcome to, first of all, LT Zonda and the Twitch panel.
Guys, quick, everyone, we've got giveaways. No, we haven't really got giveaways. Welcome, everybody. All right, so basically, we're going to talk about Twitch. If you don't know what Twitch is, yeah, where have you been? Like, seriously, come on. Basically, Twitch is a live streaming platform, and if any of you guys are Twitch streamers, hopefully we can do a bit of a Q&A today and give you a bit of an introduction on how you can hopefully grow your channels, network together with other people, and hopefully become more of a community and build a community. And that's pretty much it. So my name's LT Zonda. Hi, hey, yo. I've been streaming on Twitch for 2 years, and I play GTA a lot, still.
Hi guys, how you doing? My name's Dina Bean Live, or Dina Bean 13, wherever you find me on the internet. I'm a streamer just like Luke. I'm basically his little brother on Twitch. We both came from GTA, and we both moved on a little bit now. He does Division a little bit more, and I've sort of moved on to Minecraft and World of Warcraft. But I've been doing it for about 1.5 years now, and the journey is definitely awesome.
I think I've got the one. Hi,
This guy.
I'm Stoda. I play Battlefield and other FPSs. I've playing that for about 2.5 years now, and yeah, still going with the same game. So.
Hi, I'm Kelly Jean, and I am a predominantly League of Legends streamer, and I've been streaming for about 1 year and a bit. I started streaming based on the fact that I liked games and cosplaying, so I kind of combined the 2 things. So there we go.
Hey, I'm Miss Ella Cronin. I play GTA still also, and I've been streaming for just over 1 year now, but I've kind of moved into a bit more variety streaming, and yeah.
And hi, I'm Leah Loves Chief, and I've been streaming for just over 1 year now, and I stream mainly Destiny, but kind of The Division and random games as well.
So basically, as there seems to be a lot of you in the crowd this time, like we've done this for the last 3 Insomnias, or 2. I can't count. That's why I play video games. But basically, last time it wasn't nowhere near as big as this. So thank you everyone for coming to watch this. This means a lot. Or maybe there's just someone more important on afterwards. But basically, we want to try and do like a big Q&A, as there's a lot more of you this time. So we're going to have a quick kind of rundown of our #1 tips in terms of like how we've kind of grown our channels, a little bit about our backgrounds, and then we'll jump into some Q&As. You guys can ask loads of questions. We'll go crazy. So do any of you guys want to start? Any volunteers?
Definitely, if you want to start growing your channel, the one thing you need to do is network. Find other streamers, stream with them, have a good laugh, but definitely make sure it's not awkward. Find a streamer who's like a good friend and have some good fun. Don't worry about viewers. Just enjoy the game and have fun.
Yeah, I would say it's all about like positivity, and obviously people are in your stream to have a good time. So at the end of the day, as long as you're having a good time, then it doesn't matter. So you just find a game that you like, not necessarily the most popular games all the time. That's why we're still sticking with a lot of our games, because we still have fun streaming older games, but it's just funner, yeah.
I think that having a unique selling point can be an easier way to kind of springboard you forward, which isn't for everyone, but if you have other things that you combine with your streaming, like I'm a cosplayer, and there aren't too many other people that do the same thing I do. So yeah, I think that helps if you can do that.
Well, my stream's really big on interaction, so I usually try and speak to the chat as much as possible and kind of keep that. I've gotten to the point now where I probably talk to the chat more than I actually focus on the game, but I'm very big into like having a back and forth and making a community and having that kind of close-knit community in the stream.
The last one. What can I say that everyone else hasn't? I know. Yeah, consistency is a big one, as well as community. So making sure people know when to find you and where to find you. So, every night at 8 o'clock, that's my kind of thing. But community is a big one. Making sure that your community feels valued, making sure that everybody feels part of like a kind of family. That can also be a nice sort of selling point. That's what I try and do. I do a lot on Discord, which is a quite good app for communicating with people, and it's just nice to feel like you know the people who watch your stream more than just being a viewer. Like there's somebody who you know a little bit about, and you feel more of a connection to them.
How many of us are Discord partners?
So basically, I want to kind of touch a bit more on like the more kind of technical aspects, maybe. So you got to understand, Twitch is crazy, like saturated. There's so many people who stream on Twitch, basically, and it's all obviously in rankings. So higher you up, the more people are going to check out your stream, and the more people are going to view you. But maybe, what if you are lower down in the rankings and you do want to get seen? Well, a few tips for me personally would be if there's, for instance, if you do have giveaways and stuff. A lot of people are interested in giveaways, and although maybe if you gain 10 followers from a giveaway, 9 of those people might not ever come back again. They might purely be there for a giveaway, but maybe one of those people does come back. So it's always an extra good way of bringing new people in. For instance, there are loads of different language-speaking streamers on Twitch. And understand, sometimes the biggest streamers may be like, I don't even know, I can't think of examples, Russian or like anything else. I can't think, my brain's gone dead. But if you like put maybe that you are an English-speaking streamer, there could be people that are looking for English-speaking streamers. So put UK in your title, put English or anything like that. Or if you speak a different language, it's always good to make yourself look like one of the people that people are searching for. So that's always a good point. And Dina Bean touched on networking as well. Shout out to the EGN network, if there's anyone out there. No? There we go. So basically, I'm part of a network on Twitch. And basically what we do is we help smaller streamers who we believe are very talented and we think that could go far, who have already established themselves on Twitch, but maybe want to be taken to the next level. So for instance, partnership and stuff. So we do these big, massive monthly giveaways. We raid each other. We work together as a community. We network. And we're kind of like a little family going on. So like, honestly, if you have friends that are in like a network or anything like that, try and get involved. Networking is always a really good key point to making your channel like grow and working together with other streamers. Any of you guys want to say anything? Let's go into a cheeky Q&A. All right. Oh my God, I'm fat. I'm going to come down. All right, don't make me run too much. If anyone has a question, put your hand up. Oh, blimey now. Right, first one. Don't be rude.
Who or what inspired you to start streaming?
Who or what inspired you to start streaming?
Well, basically, I was playing video games regardless. After I went to work, I came home and I played video games for like 3 or 4 hours. And I thought, well, I'm kind of sharing this with myself. I'm not really doing this with anyone else. I might as well, stream it and show everyone what I've got and share my gaming with everyone else and kind of like validate it for myself.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Next question. Hands up. Wait, I'm sorry. This wasn't the best idea.
Why Twitch, not anything else?
Why Twitch? Not anything else? Like YouTube, Hitbox, all the other alternatives?
Yeah, the community on Twitch is quite something. It's quite an unusual platform. YouTube gaming is, I don't know, it's not that great. Don't tell them. It's I don't know, you don't have, there's a thing on emotes and stuff like that on Twitch. There's just the whole Twitch family, it just feels really sort of unique. And that kind of what drew me to Twitch originally. Plus the fact that being live rather than making videos like you would on YouTube is quite nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's got a good community really. It's a good website, sometimes.
Next question.
Okay, so what's the best way to keep viewer retainment?
Best way to keep like viewer retention, entertainment? This is more fun.
I would say keeping the action like constant, like try not to take too many breaks, because obviously a lot of people that are coming into your stream for the first time, they're just there to see the gameplay like instantly, and obviously some people can get impatient. So if you want to keep people around, just keep the tempo flowing, and like just non-stop, constant. People like that, and obviously later on you can be more chilled out, and the people that stick around are the ones that usually care about your content. So, yeah.
Next question.
What's your favourite game at the moment?
Favorite games? Mine would be The Division.
Favorite game at the moment? It's an older game, but it's still my favorite game. It's World of Warcraft. Simples.
My favorite game at the moment is the Culling. It's a really good co-op game, like battle royale with melee and stuff like that. So.
I just play a lot of League. Now, I did enjoy Blade and Soul, which I'm still leveling up, so it's a little bit different.
I'm going to go and say GTA because it's the only thing I can keep going back to over and over again every day.
The Division is really good at the moment, but I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, so when I say a lot, I mean like 70 hours. Please help me.
Any more questions? Oh my God, there's so many people.
What's the game you hate the most?
Oh, Destiny.
Hate is a strong word. It's hard to hate a game. If there's a game that I dislike the most, it's GTA, even though I keep going back to it. Sorry, Luke. It's not my fault, man.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't find League of Legends very fun. That's all. I didn't mean to aim that at you, Kelly.
It's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. Hey, what was that scary game that you were streaming the other day? Okay, that was terrifying. I don't like that. I was watching your stream and I was like, no.
They're going to start firing shots in a minute. I feel a debate.
Every kind of driving truck simulator ever.
I played Until Dawn once, and I've never been the same since.
Any more questions? Yeah.
If you could go back to when you started streaming, what would you tell your 1 year ago self that you would do differently or maybe not do differently?
Oh, I know. Don't use a headset mic. Get I even had a decent mic, and make sure your overlays aren't garbage, and like your setup is good. Like it doesn't have to be perfect, but oh my God, when I first started, I don't know how people listened to me because I sounded like I was like going through a tin can or something. I don't know, it was awful.
Don't listen to the trolls, because they'll just put you down.
Yeah, throw a bit of banter back and forward. Troll the trolls, that's the fun bit. All right, any other questions? All right, I don't know how far back we can go before the microphone loses. I'm joking. Who was it?
What's your favourite gaming moment?
Ooh. GTA heists for me. That was fun.
I'm going to actually agree with Luke on this one, Heist. As much as I dislike GTA now, back when Heist came out, that was awesome. Straight up awesome. Me and Luke did a 72-hour stream of it, and it was absolutely fantastic.
I've done quite a lot of charity streams, and I think all of my favorite moments have been from those. I've done 3 24-hour streams by myself, and like my sanity progressively goes down. But I remember like getting pentakills on my like 18 hours and 24-hour streams, and that being pretty great. But also like I did the Macmillan charity stream, and that was nice to be part of. And some of the guys that are here. Yeah, and it's nice to feel proud that you raised that much for charity and shit.
I guess when The Taken King came out for Destiny, that was quite an awesome moment, mainly because of the community that we've got in the Destiny directory. It was just really, really hype. Everyone was so excited. It was just really, really cool.
Do we have any more questions? Oh my God, there's so many right at the back. All right, I'm going to go to the ones at the front because I don't know how far the microphone can go. Yo!
How regularly do you do giveaways?
Every day. I do a lot of giveaways. You guys?
Once a month, maybe. You don't have to do them. It's not guaranteed. You don't have to.
I'm just a real nice guy. Or a sellout. Or both. Questions?
Why do you like your favourite game?
Ooh, so what's the reason you like your most favorite game?
Purely the addictiveness. Like, if a game has you coming back all the time, that's good. That's when you know you like the game. And like these games I've played for years and years and years. And if you can play a game for years, you know that that game is a good game.
I'm pretty good at it.
That sounded so big-headed. Right, wait. No, sorry.
Just casually interrupting me there.
No.
I guess I'm pretty competitive, so like the structure within League of Legends, it makes me want to keep playing to get better and gain elo and such, I guess.
I'd say variety. Like with GTA, there's so many different things you can do. Once you're bored of one thing, you can go do something else. So yeah.
I guess, like Kelly, I'm quite competitive. I just want to get better, and I want to beat everybody, so I just keep trying to do that.
Okay, next question.
What is your favorite Twitch emote?
Oh.
Mine is either Kappa or what face. It's just the what face is just brilliant.
If none of you say my Zonda creep, we're falling out.
Stud F or PogChamp?
Yeah,
Picks his own
PogChamp.
emote. What a sellout.
Definitely PogChamp.
What face?
I have a little Jessica Negri emote, and I quite like that. So there you go. And the fedora, yeah, that's pretty great. It's great to tip fedoras at people just to wind them up. So yeah.
I like Bible thump. Yo, right, any more questions? I'm gonna lean.
I just started YouTube and getting like really like good on it. I just wanted to know, like, content's there, but I wanted to know what you guys did to actually get the like initial exposure to blow up. If that makes sense. What you did different?
Was that with YouTube? Oh, with Twitch? It's consistency, man. Like, it's taken us a good year or so before you like kind of get anywhere. Like, if you do it for a week and then stop, then you almost have to start from the beginning. You have to kind of keep that consistency. I don't know if anyone has anything else.
Great input, guys. Brilliant panel.
For
Heck of
me,
'em. Boo.
this guy. For me, it was pretty much similar to what Stoda said, consistency. If you keep going, eventually there will be that one guy that shows up in chat. You never know who's watching, or on the videos rather, who will tweet you out, and that will just be massive recognition. You never know who's watching. You just need to impress and make sure that you've got your best impression for everybody.
Pretty much everyone starts out small, even if you have and I do have a large social media following from outside of Twitch. You'd be surprised how low some streamers viewers are sometimes. You have really famous people and they'll get under 1,000 viewers just because they've only just started at Twitch. And so the grinding aspect is important. But if you do keep up with it, the blowing up aspect can be when someone who is big likes your stream and shares it or hosts it or something. And the only way you can be there to get seen in the first place is if you're streaming to start with, and you become a part of the community and you watch other people's streams and you support other people's streams and such. I think that's important. People can tell when you're really a part of the community. I subscribed to my friend's channel, and I've been subscribed to him for over 2 years now. And that was a good 6 months before I started streaming myself. And that kind of stuff's important because it shows that you're a genuine part of the community and not just trying to make your own thing and be standalone. You can't be successful and stand alone on Twitch. It's important to make genuine friends and stuff.
It's a lot about luck, if I'm honest. You never know when you're going to have that sort of lucky break of you streaming. Someone bigger in the directory sort of sees you, says, I like this person's stream, I like what they're doing with their community, and then just raiding you or hosting you, and then that's it. That's sometimes that's all you need to just get that boost of viewers. And then the thing with Twitch is it snowballs. Once you have a small sort of base, you just grow, and if you're lucky, you'll grow fast. And that's kind of what happened to me. I got raided quite a month into streaming, and I grew a crazy amount because of that. So it's luck, a lot of it, if I'm honest. But consistency can really help that luck happen.
Do we have any more questions?
Have you been hacked? If so, how many times?
Have I been hacked? I got hacked. They hacked my Twitter and everything, yeah.
I've been hacked, yeah.
Always use two-step verification. Be safe.
Definitely. I got hacked, yeah. That was recent. It was my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, Google accounts, PayPal, all at once. But just two-step, definitely. After that, nothing. But that's it, just once.
Yeah, two-step verification. If you're a streamer or something, absolutely do it. It's not even worth not doing it. But I got DDoSed quite a lot when I first started streaming because of Skype. So if you have Skype, you're going to get DDoSed. That's just how it is. So delete Skype. Don't even bother with Skype. Not worth it.
What would your advice be to balance in sort of work time and stream time? Because I work around 40 hours a week and I'm trying to balance streaming as well, like 30 hours a week. And as you can imagine, it just takes everything out of you.
Well, I mean, I used to be in college at the same time as doing streaming, and then I had a part-time job at the same time before I was partnered. And to balance the time, I guess you sort of just have to really push it. So, I mean, a lot of us, I mean, we have a friend called Orbital, and he has a job and he's working over 40 hours a week, but he still manages to put in over 40 hours a week of streaming at the same time. You really just have to push yourself to the limit, and if it does get a bit much, you know, drink a G Fuel and keep going.
Personally, for me, I worked a job for 2 years, and for the first probably half, I've been doing YouTube now for like 7 years, so I've always kind of done it in between like school through to sixth form, and then into work at the same time, just as kind of like a bit of a hobby, as a bit of fun. Then when I started getting into Twitch, and it started going really well for me, I eventually actually ended up leaving my job to do Twitch full time. But for the first, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 months, I worked full time. I did a lot of overtime for the work as well. It was a crazy busy place that I worked at. And I used to get home, I used to wake up at 8 in the morning, work till 5 in the afternoon, get home at 6, and literally stream until like midnight every single night, and run off pretty low sleep. But I think if you're that passionate about something that you really want to do, especially something like gaming as well, and have the potential to maybe turn it into a job and a career, I think like if you want to try and be successful in that, you've really got to try and put in the hours. And sometimes you will feel really crap and really kind of bad about it. You'll feel tired, you'll feel very kind of lessly energetic, and a lot of times that can affect your stream. But I suppose if it's something you really feel that passionate about and you really want to do as a career, it's something I guess you have to push through.
Although I will say, don't sacrifice your mental health in any way to try and stream all the time and work all the time, because it's probably not worth trying to juggle that and then feeling crap about yourself every day because you're so, like, you have lack of sleep and you feel like you're not getting anywhere or something. Like, you know, just try and look out for yourself mainly before you start sacrificing yourself.
All right, so I figured for the last 5 or so minutes or whatever, we kind of touch base on a little bit more of the stuff that maybe we think as other like genuine tips for what we do for Twitch. Like if there's anything else outside of Twitch as well that you work on, like your YouTube channel. I know Dennis does a lot of YouTube as well, but if there's anything that you guys personally feel would benefit you in the long run as well in terms of working on your social media and stuff like that, is there anything you want to talk about that way?
Yeah, I mean, like Luke just said, be diverse in the way that if you want to, start doing YouTube videos. I mean, YouTube and Twitch are both massive platforms. If you can get big on both, yo, you're on a winner, honestly.
Yeah, and with the Twitch platform, it's so easy to just, if you get a really good highlight from your stream, you can just upload it straight to YouTube. So it's kind of like you don't have a reason not to do YouTube at the same time, and you never know. From all the videos that you upload, one video will just go viral, and then that will like flood viewers into your channel because they'll be like, "Oh, you're that guy that did that thing on Twitch, and I saw it." And then yeah, so it's always worth like running both at the same time because it just it helps out.
I guess getting people interested in you as a person rather than just the games you play or something, that can really help a lot. So then, you know, people will come to your Twitter or your Instagram or your YouTube sort of naturally because they'll be interested in what you're doing rather than the game you're playing or when you're streaming.
Yeah, like building a community is a big thing, and having a YouTube or a Twitter or something where people can go and talk to you off stream as well as on stream is really important, because people want to feel like they know you personally and be able to, you know, speak to you as a friend. I mean, we're all in this for the same reason. We're all doing this because we want to have fun and spend time with people and talk to people. So yeah, definitely building a community and having other places for people to go. Like even a Discord channel is a really good place for people to hang out when you're not streaming. So yeah.
I don't have too much else to add because everyone's gone over it, but also I do like Discord. I mean, social media is nice, and it's also good for an extra alert to let people know you're streaming, because to be honest, like a lot of people will miss the Twitch emails if they have them on at all. The mobile notifications are pretty good, but if you're using social media, you can plug it out more, and it's useful for that. And also, if you do have like an actual genuine space for a community to grow, like a Discord channel, like off stream, it's really nice because it also gives your community something to do when you're not streaming, because you do have to have breaks and times off or you are going to go insane. So yeah, that is always nice.
So yeah, I think in terms of like social media and stuff, it's hugely important. Like I think the thing that really separates Twitch from other platforms that you work on is the pure interaction. It feels like I suppose with like YouTube and stuff, when people like watch videos and they comment sometimes, I don't know, it doesn't feel like the connection is there. But with Twitch, it feels like every viewer has some sort of connection with you. So a lot of my viewers are now friends. We hang out in public places. I've met crazy amounts of people here today that I now know personally, face to face, which is an awesome feeling because it feels like instead of that person just being a number, which is a really bad way to look at it for a lot of people, but when that person then becomes like someone that you've met in real life or someone that you've chatted to on Discord or TeamSpeak, it has that kind of connection there. And then I think people are going to come back to your streams. They're gonna not look at you as just some guy who streams, but they're going to look at you as a friend, which I think personally for that kind of thing for me is what really kind of separates Twitch from any other platform out there. Is you've got that friend feel, you've got that community feeling. Everyone seems to know everyone, and I really like that. It feels like a family. Anyone have anything left to say? No? All right, we may have enough time for a few more questions. Is there any last dire questions that you want to get out? All right, we have a few. We have literally one, I believe. All right, a few. We got a few. I'm coming over. All right, last few questions.
Xbox or PlayStation 4? Or PlayStation?
All right, Xbox or PlayStation? Or PC?
PC.
PC.
Xbox.
I have all three, so I'm just going to go with all three. They're all great.
All right, next question.
What age would
PC.
you recommend starting Twitch?
What age do you recommend starting Twitch?
All right, okay, I'm going to say straight off, don't do it. I think if you're under the age of 18, don't do it because you're going to... The thing with Twitch is you have to have a very thick skin most of the time because you will get real bad hate. And if you're young and vulnerable, people will latch onto that. And internet trolls are internet trolls. They will really be mean to you. So I would personally wait till I was 18 or older before doing it just because you'll have more experience to deal with that kind of thing in your head.
I mean, like, I started just when I started college, and that was when I was 16. And I think after college, sort of sixth form, 18, 16 sort of area, like, once you finish all that sort of stuff, you've got sort of like a thicker skin. You can take all the trolls and stuff. So definitely adding on to what Leah said, wait until you're ready to sort of take that.
I think in terms of that thing, like sometimes age isn't really like a difference. I think it depends how secure you are in yourself. If you're a very confident person and you don't mind people saying sometimes bad things about you, and like, because that's what the internet is. Everyone knows the internet can be a great place and sometimes a pretty horrible place. So I think if you're confident in yourself and you're happy about who you are and you're happy to put yourself out there in the public image, any age is doable as long as you're kind of with. I think what Twitch is like 13
I think
upwards, isn't it?
you have to be 13 at least.
So if you're 13 upwards
I'll
and
be
you think
younger
you
than
can
that.
deal with it, go for it.
How old were you when you started streaming?
How old were we when we first started streaming?
I was 16.
21.
26.
21.
21.
I love how all of you thought that right at the top of your heads, and I'm trying to work this out in my head with my fingers right now. Started Twitch 2 years ago, YouTube 7 years ago. I'm 22 now. 20 when I started streaming. Yeah, I don't want to work out the other one. I'm bad at maths. Right, any more questions? All right, you might have to come over here. I don't know if the mic can reach. Yeah, it's good.
YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch. Come on.
Yeah, definitely Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch, 100%.
We're all going to be saying Twitch.
I mean, this is a Twitch panel, so I mean, it would be weird to not. I don't even have a YouTube.
We have one time for one final last question, so I'm going to go to the man in the Twitch hoodie.
With the growth of Twitch charities, Twitch poker, Twitch music, what would be the next big step for you guys? What would you like to see next?
Ooh. What would you like to see next on Twitch?
I reckon VR is going to be a big thing on Twitch soon, but I'm not sure what kind of side it will take, because I think it's going to be very difficult to really put across the VR experience via Twitch. So I reckon people are going to get quite creative with that, and I think that's probably going to be the next sort of big thing in the next 2 years, is seeing all VR platforms.
Emotes in titles.
This is something that recently started on Twitch, but I want it to go really big. It's like drone racing, but I mean like in real life, actual drones. They fly around a stadium at really high speeds, and I think that was really awesome to watch. So if that can become big, I'm watching it a lot, like honestly.
I agree. I think more music, more creative stuff, like more esports stuff as well, and crazy stuff like drone racing. And they've even got the cooking show on there now as well. I've done a few cooking shows. See, that's insane. All right, anyway, I think we're going to wrap up. I'm going to say massive thank you to every single one of you guys for watching all the questions. And anything else you guys like to say? Other than that, we're done.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, people.
Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your Twitch panel. Thank you ever so much, guys. Awesome stuff as usual. We'll see you at the next Insomnia, of course. But coming up right now on the Expo stage, well, actually, it's 1:15. We're going to be demoing a game called The Little Acre, and we've got the gaming terrorizer on stage who's doing some voice acting in the game. So make sure you stick around for that. But in the meantime, go and check out all the areas, check out the Minecraft zone, the cosplay zone, and everything in between. But we're back here on the Expo stage at 1:15.